Benjamin, who's one of our co-founders, and then I'm going to take a couple of minutes to talk after Jackie. Thank you. A letter to the people of Iran. We, the American people, are horrified by the actions of our government to provoke a war with you. From President Trump's dangerous decision to pull out of the Iran nuclear agreement, to the crippling sanctions his administration has imposed, to the assassination of General Qasem Soleimani, President Trump and his administration have pushed our two nations to the brink of war. But unlike our president, we don't want to provoke a war with your country. We want to live in peace and harmony with the people of Iran. We pledge to do everything in our power to stop the U.S. from carrying out further attacks on Iran and to end the brutal sanctions which have already caused immense suffering to millions of Iranian citizens. Please accept our friendship. May the peacemakers prevail over those who sow hatred and discord, like we did when our government dragged us into the war with Iraq. We at Code Pink will stand up to the massive institutions that seek more wars for more profits. We will not back down. We have humanity, justice, and the majority of people all over the world on our side. Join us in stopping the next war. Code Pink is a woman-led grassroots activist group. Women are leading to stop this inhumane threat to Iran, a peaceful nation which is just like ours. Those people do not deserve the collective punishment of economic sanctions, the crushing economic sanctions which will lead to the death of children. How many children will die? How many innocent people, just like us, who have no control over what their government does, no control over what our government does? How many of them will be punished? We cannot let this happen. Please join Code Pink and all of the other anti-war, anti-military organizations that are fighting against this and making it stop. And we need to rise in love. We need to resist in love. We need to step up in love. We need to keep love in our minds and our hearts as we do this work, and not hatred and not violence. We cannot be like them. And finally, please join us in the Code Pink campaign to divest from the war economy. We are operating on a war economy here. We need to have a peace economy instead. We have a lot of opportunities for you to join us in this work to divest from the war economy so we can afford a Green New Deal, healthcare,